Wow, as Joe Osteen would say every Sunday. Did we receive that today? Amen. Okay, now it comes to our history. Our history, where we all came from. Now I was looking on my board here and I saw that we forgot to bring one of our pictures down. But you guys saw that at the meeting, most of you here saw the other picture at the meeting. But before she come up, I'd like to share one story. As Mary was putting this history together, we had a lot of missing links. And I love telling this story because our history came together kind of in an odd kind of way. We had a whole leg of our history that we were missing. And again, I don't like to call it out, but I have to. We were online on Facebook. And we just kind of sitting there reading through some of the Facebook messages that they were going by. And it just so happened, Kate was on there dialoguing with one of our cousins. And we just kind of watched the dialogue happen. And she was just asking him questions. And he dived in and he started answering. She asked another question, he answered. And it just kept going on and on. And then finally she said, well, who are you related to? So he told her that and how he was related in the family. He did a good job there. Then she started asking deeper questions. He said, well, I don't know, but he kind of bailed out real gracefully. But he didn't know the answer to that last question that she started going deep because, I mean, this generation, he knew a lot. But he went as far as he could go. So as that dialogue went on, we started happening, we just kind of chimed in and started answering the rest of those questions. Well, as we went on with that, she had tons of information for us, as it turned out. So she immediately was all in, and we started dialoguing with her, and she said, well, I'll tell you what, I have this information. And we said, well, we got a lot of it. We'll send you our spreadsheet. We sent her the spreadsheet. She sent it right back the same night and covered a good portion of this history that we have over there. All because he started that dialogue. That generation. And that's why I want to charge all of the other kids within this age group. When you see things out there and see family members trying to connect, jump in and find out who your people are. Don't be afraid to go in there and say, well, who are you? Just because he started that dialogue is the reason why we have a lot of history today. Because he jumped in, started the dialogue. I mean, I was so excited about it, I called his mom the next day. I'm like, let me tell you what your son did. He had no idea he did this. He didn't know he did that. He had no idea. He had no idea that he started something that caused us to get a lot of history from one person that had all this information that we had no clue about. You know, so you just be surprised at what can happen. Just be paying attention and just be talking about, you know, dialogue with the family. You just never know what's going to happen as a result of it. You just never know. You know, so I was so excited about it. I couldn't wait to tell his mom with her son that day, just answering questions. And he was always online, checking out what people are saying, dialogue with family. And he's been doing this all along. If that's a question he can answer, he'll just jump in with, you know, just jump in and answer. Just jump in and answer. And he always knows what he's talking about too. You know, but I would always look at what he's saying. If he don't know it, he don't answer. But when he answers, he knows what he's talking about. And he'll go as far as he can go. Then he'll, that's all I know. But what he knew, that is what we have. So we're going to have Ernie come up and kind of share some of our history with us. Ernestine Woodbury.
Okay. Where do you need the mic? The reason I don't need the mic is because I always talk. All right. Okay. That's just the way that's it. Okay. A lot of you didn't know that the Huntington family came from Cuba. Everybody know that? The Huntington family started out from Cuba. There's a lot of Hispanics in our family, and the struggle. They came here, and we are the results from the Huntington family. In South Carolina, my husband took me there, and all I saw was the Huntington name all over the place, all in museums, and I kept trying to figure out how do they connect. And Reggie was one of Regina's sons. He sat down with me. He said, "Auntie, I did the research on this. Do you know we're from Cuba?" I said, "No." We originated, our family came here from Cuba. And now we are the descendants. And when they open up Cuba that we can go back over there, I want to go. And I want, because now Obama said we can go back to Cuba and we can visit Cuba. I want to see where my family came from and what happened and how they got here. Across all that water. A lot of died, but it's very rich in South Carolina. The Huntington family is all over. I just wanted to share that with you that when I was reading all this information, I wanted to make sure that you guys really know where your descendants came from and how we are cousins and how we came about. But we have to go back. Uncle Gus was one that had the book on Cuba as well. And everyone that contacted us in Colorado were Hispanic and they were white. So we were a mixture of a lot of heritage. So young people, get on your computers and start figuring out where we came from and some other things, okay? Dennis is not here. But Dennis, but we do have Rosetta. Rosetta is one that we started from. We have 5 generations from her. That's our, help me out, Joanne. You said great, 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 great. These are grandmother. 5 away from her. And we started there. That's a good start. Okay? And also, we do have a lot of Huntingtons in Colorado that weren't able to make it.
Javon, bring me my purse. Bring me my purse.
One day. And from Dennis and Rosetta, this book will be put together for everyone, right? So I really don't need to read all of this, but it will be put together for you. What we want to recognize is the descendants that are here today and make sure that you understand where you came from and where you belong to and how you belong to the family. Can you hear me back there? Am I talking loud enough? Oh, yeah. I hear you. Okay. Okay. I wanted to start off with Robert Jane Catherine Huntington. They had family of Roy, Rosemary Huntington, Marie Wilson, Caesar Moore, Charlie, Grace Huntington, Gus Francis Huntington, Eula Mae Hubert Cannon, and Willie Jane Huntington, and Howard Mary. This is my mother's mother and father that we started off with. And Roy Huntington's descendants was Roy Huntington Jr. and Leroy. They had twins. They're both deceased. But they do have children that really wanted to make it to this trip, but they just couldn't make it. But Anna is one that was left. You know, she's in Colorado. So keep in mind that we do have a lot of family in Colorado because all of her brothers migrated there. And they were married and had large families there. Marie Wilson, Caesar Moore, her descendants were Mary, Thomas, and Ken and Michael are her kids. Wilhelmina, Joseph Smith, Elgin and Jason, and Patricia, Nancy Beaver, Tamika, Koya, and Todd. Joanne Bell is Conrad Jr., Leah, and